that down, let's get things started here, shall we? And we're going to start off with this. That Chris Hemsworth Hulk Hogan biopic that they announced in, wait for it, back in the Blade days of 2019. Remember that? They announced it back in 2019. They said that Chris Hemsworth is going to play Hulk Hogan. The director of Joker was going to direct it. It is now officially dead. It ain't happening. It's gone. CBR wrote the following. They said Hulk Hogan biopic starring Chris Hemsworth as the titular WWE superstar has been scrapped. The disappointing news is not too surprising since the project has been stuck in development hell for months, I would say years. Filmmaker Todd Phillips confirmed that the Hemsworth-led Hulk Hogan biopic would not be moving forward while promoting his highly anticipated new project, Joker. I love what we were trying to do, but that's not going to come together for me, the director said when he was asked for an update about the film via comic book. So, it happened. You know what's funny about this? It was just a couple of days ago, guys, if you remember, somebody wrote in and asked, hey, what's the status of that Hulk Hogan biopic? and I said, look, sometimes with stuff like this, it's quiet. The movies can be quietly coming together in the background for years, and out of nowhere, a trailer drops. I said, but I have personally not heard anything about any movement on this movie in years. So I said, my guess is that it's dead, and apparently it is dead. And you know what? It might be for the best. Who was going to go see a Hulk Hogan biopic?
We reported this in 2019 when I was looking up the records on...
I think there'd be interest in it, actually.
You think there would be some there?
Yeah, although, with the Affleck and Damon project, I think that presented a complication, right? So Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are doing this movie about older Hulk Hogan and the sex tape scandal.
The Gawker
and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I wonder if, that project came in and basically killed this one's momentum. If it had any, like you said, John, I hadn't heard anything in years about it.
Yeah, it just so flew under the radar. Now, it was always interesting at first when they first announced it. It's like Todd Phillips doing it, Chris Hemsworth as Hulk Hogan, and Hemsworth said he was going to bulk up even more to do it. I mean, I think there's some interest there. Hogan, of course, has gotten himself in a lot of trouble in recent years through, racist outrants or whatever. But listen, maybe you're right, Jeff, because there are a lot of people like me that literally grew up being told to eat my vitamins, say my prayers, and I always have the Junkyard Dog's back. I can't remember, but it was literally growing up watching Hulk Hogan. So I don't know, maybe there would have been something there for some people.
I remember writing a short story as a kid based on Suburban Commando. Remember that movie?
Really?
I loved Hulk's weird movies. No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred was so dope.
It's interesting. I'm reading this IGN article about it though, right? And I guess Hulk Hogan had said that the Todd Phillips project or whatever that was going on at Netflix, it fell apart. And he says, my life rights and stuff are somewhere else now. Hopefully Todd Phillips and Chris Hemsworth still want to play. So that makes me think, is this Hulk Hogan biopic alive somewhere else? Because wouldn't he have just said, Ben Affleck's going to play me or Gus Van Sant's going to direct it? If Chris Hemsworth and Todd Phillips are still in play, could the rights have just moved somewhere else?
Maybe, but I don't know that the rights here, for instance, this Gawker project, I think it's going to be a very different kind of project,
totally
probably
different.
even
Totally
in tone than the Hogan project would have been. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40% 3%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Apparently, the Chris Hemsworth Hulk Hogan biopic is now dead. Maybe it could reemerge sometime else. Would you be interested in seeing it? Do you think it would actually make money? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.